Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota, Tim. This is take two. I came out here. I got to do some laundry. I didn't have a t-shirt to sleep in last night, nor did I want one because it's hot. It's really hot. So I came out here and I made 2 cups of coffee. I'm down to the last little bit. I need to make this last bit of water is all I have. I got to go to Aldi. Water's cheap there too. $3 for a case, like it used to be. So I'll be heading over there and get myself some water before I even return back to the house here. But I've had 2 cups. I come out here with no shirt on, and I'm talking, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I was kind of watching the video back. I feel like I'm about this big around since I've been on the carnivore. Well, optics don't lie. Which was good for me to see because I am headstrong. I wasn't going to change my mind anyway, but man, oh, look at this mess I made here. I have got to get down a good 10, 12 more pounds and sew up loose ends. Anyway, that's another topic. I took that out so you didn't have to be, grossed out. But I'm fine in my shoulders. My chest is looking pretty good. Face is getting a little thinner, getting older. But the belly is still in the waistline. The love handles are still there. Smaller, but when you can still see them, it's like they never were, any bigger. It's just like you see them. You got them. And I don't want them. They're out of here. So another day of running, walking, going to the gym, eating just meat. And some of the things I said this morning, shirtless, I'll repeat right now. 1, thank you very much, St. Louis Scott, for your donation to the Buy Me a Coffee. St. Louis Scott has donated before. He actually bought some coffees, a generous amount when I was in Laughlin over in Bullhead City. He said, I want you to go to Dunkin' Donuts and try Dunkin' Donuts and do a review. And he paid. I did. You buy, I pay. You pay, I buy. Whatever, how it goes. Anyway, he made another donation this morning. I woke up to a pleasant surprise. And we'll get over to McDonald's later and enjoy ourselves a cup. Thank you very much, St. Louis Scott. Also, I'll just drink this the way it is with this little bit of color. Some of you told me that you bought the tank watch. Some of you bought the scooter. Some of you have bought the truck. One of you bought the camper. Oh, that's good, folks. That is good. That McCaffey. Oh, folks, that's the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. And let me tell you something. Talking about coffee, I got this McCaffey, this tub right here. I've shown it to you before. 2 of those, I believe, arrived yesterday. I went over to the office and Amazon hadn't come yet. And it was supposed to be delivered yesterday from Don and Tina. He's a policeman. And they're very nice people that watch the channel. And not 1, 2. He told me he bought and shipped Amazon. And I'll go over there this morning when the office opens at 8 o'clock. It's 7:30 right now. And I've already been up. We went outside. I think that part's still in the video. Turned all the lights out, walked around a little bit. But this morning I got up, no shirt on. I come out here and start a video. I'm like, Baker, come on. I had the reflective refrigerator and all that. Don't worry, I had shorts on. It's 100 degrees, folks. And I slept with no shirt on because the air conditioning is doing all it can. I found out that I have 2, not 1. I just bought this one. There's another one. Look, right here. I had it in my closet here. I forgot all about it. But I'm glad I bought the other one because I put 1 here and 1 here plugged in last night. And the 2 blow to the bedroom in here. What? Made his bed already. That guy, man. He really likes to make a bed. So, I got 2 of them, and I blow them all the time. This camper is amazing. I mean, it really is. So, let me try to remember what I said with my shirt off. I'm trying to get those points in. I hated to delete it, but I didn't because I looked like a whale on my stomach. Not a whale, a house. That's what I say. But thank you, thank you, thank you, each and every one of you. I got tired of saying thank you. I'll say it on the video. For taking the time to actually comment and tell me you're still subscribed. Thank you so much for doing that. That was very nice of everybody that did that, and there was quite a few. One person found themselves unsubscribed, California Steve. He's been watching forever. And I think maybe one other person, or maybe that's who it was. Might have been one other person, I think, too. So there's some strange anomaly. Someone speculated. There's so much speculation. I've had 3 cups. I'm all hopped up. Folks, that is the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. Thank you, Don and Tina, Police Don, for sending me, and Tina, for sending me some more McAfee, baby. Tubs of it. Cool. I lose my track. I lose my thoughts. I know one thing. I got to get out of here. I got to get on that scooter. I got to go somewhere different. Although that Bradenton Beach is hard to beat, man. It's so beachy looking. Parking is right there. You pull in. You saw last night? My front bumper was almost on the beach. And then you go just a little further down and you get into the pine trees and that huge park lot of Coquina. Not cocaine, but Coquina State Park Beach right there before you get into Longboat. And I'm going to stop and video the pass in Longboat, or actually down there at the end of Coquina. When you go on top of that bridge and you look back out over the Sarasota Bay and then look back at the Gulf of America and all the boats that were going through there on Memorial Day, how busy it was, and this white sand and the blue-green water. It was, somebody's horn went off. It was gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. So, you know, Palm Beach County, when I lived over there, Jupiter and Juneau, that is a beautiful area up there. The Boynton Inlet's pretty good. You know, it's got a lot of, it's a little older and stuff. But that Jupiter Inlet is wide and big. A beautiful park around there when you go in. And then if you ever want to bring your RV that way, Jonathan Dickinson Park, right before you get into Martin County up here at Hobe Sound, you can camp there and then come down to Jupiter Inlet and to the Jupiter Lighthouse. I highly recommend it. I'm going to have to go back over there soon myself. A little update real quick. I don't talk about them much, but you know, not everybody wants you to talk about them. But Ted and Jolene are doing very well. They're ready to go back to New York, you know, if they haven't already because of the heat. They get out of here and they have a nice climate up there, another place on a lake that he loves so much. Been going for years. In fact, I'm invited to go. I've been invited to go every year for a dozen years or more. And it definitely is a bucket list. And, you know, even if I took a tent and the Super Crusher and just drove up there, you know, could put a tent in the Honda too. But I'm not so worried about driving for free. And I say that because the Honda gets over 40 miles per gallon on the highway, which is like free. The truck does like 17, you know, 16, 17 without the camper at 60, 65 miles an hour. And you can put so much in the back seat, so much in the back of the bed with the tonneau cover to keep the, you know, weather off of it. And I could literally go traveling and camping and just leave this parked here. Not that I won't tow it again when I go off for a long time, but these little short ventures and stuff, that's another dynamic that I can consider doing and am considering, and less costly. If I have to stay to Love's, I simply just recline the passenger seat, idle that engine. However, if it's a pleasant evening, once you get out of Florida, you think it's burning up everywhere at night, and it's not. It gets hot in the day, in the summer, everywhere. But the temperatures fall off at night to a comfortable sleeping weather. Unlike here, it was 90 degrees at midnight, heat index. And it's over 100 every day with the heat index. So, this is a whole different world down here. So I might do that. Go up there, go somewhere else, something like that. We're going to do something, even if it's wrong. Oh, that is really good coffee. Carnivore diet. I'm so glad I started again. I wish I never came off of it. I wish I would have lost this weight 6 months ago that I'm carrying around. I look at some pictures of me, 100 years ago. I've been carrying the weight for a while, and some of you probably have too, and you got to do something about it. And the only person that's going to do anything is yourself. And you just have to get sick and tired. And I got sick and tired, Not that I need to lose 50 pounds, but, I was turning into that all-American geezer that has the waistline, and I'm not about that. I'm too active. I'm too youthful in my mind. I want to do so much stuff. I got to jump up and down in that truck. I got it. I got to tow this. I got to go. I got to snorkel. I got to start doing stuff. And I want to get a tan at the beach. And I want to take my shirt off. And I want to walk on the beach with no shirt on. And people do it. I see a lot of people doing it that maybe should put their shirt on. But hey, they don't care. And they want to get some color and whatever. Go ahead. Get ahead. But I'm done. I can't live like that. There's no way Baker is going to be a chub. I am going to be a slim guy. Even if I have a little love handle. I mean, I'm 67 going to be. I'm not, Atlas or Jack LaLanne, but I can work at it. And the carnivore diet is going to help me get there at light speed, as well as change my metabolic chemistry in my body to a healthy, active, energetic, cognizant, blood cells, skin color, skin tags fall off, eyesight improve. I'm going to become Superman. I'm looking forward to everything I can squeeze out of it. I mean, everything. I don't want to leave anything on the table. Besides weight loss, I love how I'm feeling. I can't wait to go run at the gym on the treadmill. I like the treadmill at the gym if I'm going to run. I don't like running out here on the ground. Maybe when I get a little bit more weight off, I will. But the belt that goes around, you put it on a certain speed. You don't slow down. You don't go any faster. You just kind of got a good pace there. And you can go a little ways, then walk, then pick it up again, and just do intermittent. It's kind of like sprints, which is better for you than a steady run because you get your body fat. You're in the fat burning mode. Okay, we're going into too much. You see how hopped up I am? All right, let me get this one put together. This is a new clip that I added to the front of the clip before we go outside because I was half naked for 10 minutes this morning, making coffee, talking to you guys. And I had shorts on. It was just I didn't have a shirt on, and it was like, come on. I feel good, but I didn't look too good yet. But I'm a work in progress, and I am definitely crushing it. Now, enjoy the rest of the video. Talk to you again. I'm good. Making that coffee. Now look at this. Just to show you guys everything, I got a mess in here. Put this away. Put the poker back on the bottom of this. Oh my gosh! We don't edit around here, folks. This is what happens when the coffee starts making you perspire a little, and then the air conditioning. Yeah, That's what does it. What is this? Oh, that goes on the tape measure. We don't edit around here, folks. This is what you subscribe for. See a half-naked man and taking care of his morning ablutions. See, it won't stop. All right, make sure this is on tight. Give it the old twist. Ta-da! $10, I think. And when you get low, I mean, it only takes like 15 minutes. You just put it in there, poke it, pour that water in, poke them, and forget it. And it'll sing to you when it's ready. See? Yeah. Hang on. I'll be right back. I get one of these softer tissues back here. You go through this in the morning? Man. Come on, Baker. Please. I do this often, and it just won't stop. All right, I hear you. My coffee's ready. I'm getting hopped up already. Well, a lot of you really enjoyed, as I did, the sunset. I live right here and can go any day I want, right? But there was something special that I was sort of envious of the people that walked off the beach that went straight to one of those condos or beach houses. And you know, if you're staying over there, that you're doing that every night for the sunset. You're not just dilly-dallying around watching the TV. You're out there on that sand. And what you didn't see, after I put the camera away and showed you the car and the chair in the trunk, by the time I got in the car, I tried to do a little editing, get the video start to upload, because I'm so addicted to these phones like everybody else. And I was backing up, and thankfully there was a very nice person, had to be from out of state, that stopped, because he wasn't going anywhere, and let me back out into the street to go. There was a solid, I mean, it came out of nowhere. Everybody was walking off the beach, as you remember, that came there from wherever they're staying, or if they live here, or over on the other side of the bridge, and on Cortez Island, where I went around and showed you guys some nice homes, wherever, as far away as me, which is not far as a crow flies, but it's probably 15, 20-minute drive. It could be a half hour or more when there's traffic trying to get across that one bridge. See, to get on that barrier island over there where Longboat Key is and Lido Key and all that, you have the Ringling Bridge, which I've taken you across, that big tall one. And then you come up to the next one, which is miles up, 4 or 5 miles, at least 5 miles, to the Cortez Bridge that I went over yesterday. And then there's another one just north of that called Manatee Avenue that goes right into Anna Maria Island, almost to the tip. And that's it. And that whole barrier island, from Anna Maria Island all the way down to whatever that pass is called that we videoed the other day, where the hurricane really had a lot of damage, but it's all nice now, south of Siesta Key Beach. Oh, that's slurpable. Almost choked. There's the, I keep switching it up between my car and my truck. And I've got you want to go outside and turn the lights out? gosh, I love coffee. And that there is the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. Yeah, I'm going to get out and scooterize today. I might be sequestered here for a couple of days. Let me turn the camera on. Okay, so here we go. I keep everything clean. Sleep with my gun. I keep towels down where I sit. There's the sling bag. The dental pick. Don't need that. And dirty clothes. Clean towel. I got a new system. This is the, see these rugs? This thing came out so good. Feels so good on my Tootsies. I got a new system. When I come out of the shower, this is kind of like a extra soft hand towel. It's, you know, yay big. Enough to stand on. It's kind of tough. It's a small shower to, you can dry off in there, but, you know, to get your feet dry, this shower is going to have water on the bottom. So I had that big rug here, and this is the one that got the dirtiest. So I keep no rug there now. Just those two over there. And this runner. This is a narrower one. It's a little more narrow along the bed. I got lucky to find these. Things are soft from Kohl's. And I just step on that there, and I put it up. And I can sweep and mop here frequently. And there you go. Yeah, so somebody was looking at buying one of these, and I think somebody bought the Super Crusher too. Super Crusher. Why do you get those mixed up? Recently. Let me get another sip of coffee here. Can I put you down and look at my beautiful flowers? You know what? They never need water. They look beautiful all the time. They're really nice. Just hold that look for a minute while I have more coffee. And do this, and we're going to go outside. I can't help it. I can't help it. You think it's a geezer thing? Could be. I say it's the hot coffee. Man, I got some more of this coffee. This is awesome. Here's to you guys. All 111,614 beautiful souls. Crush it. Let's go. Shall I wear my flippers? You got time for that. Oh, you can just taste the humidity. See? There's a CC rider. She's taking an angle shot. She's playing tic-tac-toe. Got the angle going with the tires turned in like it's a brochure model. She's such a good girl. Got that Alexa going on now instead of Google. I just get in the car now on my phone, and Alexa's waiting on me to ask her anything. Keeps me company. Plays some music. I turned the awning light out from the inside on the pad there. Oh, wow. Super Crusher. Man, what a nice truck. That's a big boy. Four-wheel drive? Got that flag on the window. I like that mod I did. That and this mod here with the letters really makes it nice. These are a lifesaver. Got them right here too. I mean, a lifesaver. See those bugs, how they get on there? And then they just melt down. You got to clean that off. I said 3 or 4 days ago I'm going to clean that off. Can't believe a damn thing I say. Off. Reach down here, get that fuse out. Now, I normally put this here. It's going to rain. This is obviously going to be a pool of water. So, look at this. Look at that. Huh? Let it rain. I got my, this is just terrible. I got to clean that up again. Get the old machine, the wax. I'm so glad that this light keeps working. So you can see my interior lights on in there. Big, beautiful window. It's actually a car windshield. I'm gonna have to fix this back with some back to black or something. That 303 worked, but it faded back. And let's make sure that we are offline. Two, not one, but two 30-pound propane bottles come with this. I got that lithium battery in there. It holds two lead acid, but the lithium battery comes over to here. And so there's no room for the second one. My very nice subscribers up in the village area gave me a second one, of which I'm still grateful for, and I will be putting it in the truck when I travel. So if I ever boondock and I find myself, which I have, that's why he offered it to me. He watches my videos. He said, we've got an extra one we're not using. You're welcome to it. And it's, what do you call it's a good brand, really good brand. Oh, I think someone bought the 1200, the Q, and wanted me to do a review as to why I bought this instead of an Expert Grill. Let me explain. Okay, let me explain to you. The Expert Grill, I'm going to get rid of this. This is going in the trash. I'm going to buy I just use a wad of aluminum foil. These are porcelain. You ever seen those cheap grills? They're those silver, metal, skinny wire, chicken wire grill. Half of the grill marks in the food cooking is the heat that these hold, these porcelain grates, and they're heavy. There's two pieces. Believe me, I can clean this up. I got a little small putty thing you can buy. There's a pan under here that's got to be empty soon. There's a big hole in the bottom of this that captures all the junk, and also the, if I could lift that up if it wasn't dirty. I'll lift it up and show you. You see? You just scrape that all down in that hole and it goes in that pan. But look at that fire thing. That is stainless, and it doesn't clog up. It burns beautifully. But mainly it gets hot very quick because it's a small little area, and those grates are heavy. Those are porcelain. And then these tables, when you clean it up, you can do that, and then you can put the other side over. It's dirty right now, I don't want to do that. Close this up, and you can carry this with you. It's got two handles here, and it has the electric start on it, so you don't need to have one of those lighters or anything. It's always ready to go. You just turn the gas on, turn your flame on high or something there, or low, hit the start button, tick, 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 there you go. And then it also, I like it because if you want to go tailgating, it's not supposed to use a big tank in this hose. I bought all this. I had it for something else. You can screw in right here those green bottles at Walmart you buy. These. Those are the propane bottles. So you can take this and put it on the tailgate. You don't have to carry all this heavy stuff around. I can just take this off my table, grab it. It doesn't weigh much. This is a 1200. Put it on the crusher, and one of these propane bottles here. And I can go over to the beach and have my pork chops today, or a steak, or whatever I want. And if somebody else has got something they want to put on there, they can come by and put it on. I'll eat it for them. So the table I bought because otherwise this sits on the ground, it's low. I tried to use this, but this is to go with this set. It's not a grill holder. So they had one. And what's unique about it? Well, it holds the big tank. It's got a little thing there for it. And you can wheel it around. And guess what? It folds up and you can carry it like a cart, like a tow dolly. And it has these hooks that came with it to hang cooking stuff. The basket is definitely convenient. I've been using it for that. And another great thing about it is there's one here and there's one caddy corner here. See the little bar right there that comes across the leg? You can't lift this thing up. You can't accidentally move it. You can't do anything to spill it while it's on, cooking and stuff. It's bolted down on that table. And I love it. The only thing I tried to do is I tried to buy a cover, and it didn't work out for me. So if I just buy a big sack cover that fits on a regular, like an Expert grill, I can just throw over that. I might even just get myself a tarp and toss over it and run a little bungee cord around it where it squeezes it in. Sorry about that. Squeezes it in right here. But really, it's so waterproof. You know, maybe it's just fine like that. Just like that. See, I got Old Glory going here. I like riding these things. Last night at Planet Fitness, this couple said to me, oh, very nice, you know. I'm like, yeah. So I made a couple of videos. I'm a YouTuber. Here's my card. I own it, folks. I own it out here. I got all these people right here are living here, and they all know me. They all know the channel. They all got cameras. They all got motion lights. They're all watching. These guys over here go to work every day. The red truck, yeah, I don't know why he's here today. He's the folks with a new baby. They were in that one, and they bought that one, or got it somehow. Got their little baby in there. He's a hard worker. I gotta water these plants for the folks over here. We've had a lot of, or maybe if the water's gonna come this weekend, I can get away with letting them go. It's gonna rain. But anyway, there's a micro light. Let me show you over here. This is what it's like if you get one. 2 huge boxes that slide out. And look, they got the awning covers on the top of the boxes. See that 5G internet thing up there? Never use it. You see my hood there on top of the bathroom fan, the what's it called? Fantastic fan. It will exhaust the interior heat, smells, you're cooking, whatever. Super good fan. Storage there. There's your, it's an outdoor shower. There's an outdoor shower behind that box right there. Or the small one, one or the other, I forget. I think it's the big one. A black flush tank after I drain the black tank. You can see I've got the elbow T-bar, or whatever you call it, hose right there, that T-bar, because the front kitchen has a gray tank. Show you right there. I do leave the valves open, contrary to what others have said, and it does create some odor and a hot heat, and there's a possibility I'll be closing them off and have to come out more frequently and let them empty. They hold like 50 gallons, so it's not like they fill up real quick after you do some dishes. The super crusher. Ow. I'm out here barefooted. I walked around barefooted my whole life in high school. Now I'm tenderfooted. This thing here's for sale. It's a Grand Design Momentum. Triple axle. And it's been just sitting there. I never even seen anybody come over and go in and, you know, make sure everything's okay, no bugs or anything like that. It's a long one. Probably why it's still for sale. That's what you call an albatross. That's what you call parking it over here on one of these slabs and living in it and never pull it again. This is my setup. Take a picture. Yeah. Tires are holding up pretty good. Looking good. I have no regrets on getting this soft tonneau cover. See the bars? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nice. Another step. I mean, look how high this thing is. Look at this. It's over my shoulders. This thing's high. Of course, I am down about an inch off that slab, so not fair. Let me step up here. Yeah. So to get that e-bike in there, it's kind of a hard thing. You can't lift the front end up and put the rear wheel on, you know, and then do a wheelie on it and then lay it down. It's such a short bike, it barely reaches the tailgate. Anyway, I'm gonna make that last bit of water in that pot and get out of here. The scooter's in the car and the chair. It's likely all I need. And I'll move on out. Gotta take my eye drops. Put my gun in the little holster. Best gun in the world. Absolutely. Smith & Wesson. Bodyguard 2.0. Absolutely. A 380. Holds 12. It has a 10 magazine and a 12. I keep the 10 magazine in. It's a little flusher. Not quite as long, you know. And goes in any pocket, any bag, any console, anywhere. You always have it on you. All right, so what do you guys think, huh? What do you guys think about this kind of living? I think you should do it. I think if you're a single guy or a single gal and you can get out around here and you can live among other people and be near a beach and be more than half under what it costs to live in a condo or an apartment, and you could afford to somehow get you one of these where you don't have any payments on it, if you can get to that point, which is what a lot of people have done in here. They said, damn a house for $400,000. They said, get a nice RV, get a fifth wheel, you know? Class A. There's a guy over here, a single guy, I know him. He has a Class A, and he has a slide on one end of it. I think it's probably his bedroom. His car, he has a little Mercedes, a used one he bought. I talked to him one day. He's never there. He's always out, but he sleeps there. It's a place to recharge your battery. You can live like that. If you're a very active person, you're gone. What do you care? You know, this place is safe. There's cameras. There's patrols. The area of Bradenton is a challenge these days. We have a lot of homeless, but they're pretty much harmless. If they see something, they might take it because it's right there, you know, a bicycle or something like that. But I don't think these people are crawling in windows or anything. This would be the wrong window to crawl in if you could get through it. Let's make some more coffee. Let's get out there and crush it. Have a good one, everybody. Till the next one.